Okay. Whew. We are on the last lap of working on this, having never worshipped, that's right. The last lap of the Centaur race. Known diseases. Oh, I don't think I can think of any other than like the wear disease, but let's see if the Toth have anything that specifically is an issue. Known to only affect the Toth. No. So I'm gonna put note. No disease has been studied that specifically only affects the Centaur race as of this day, or as of current research reports. There we go. Sounds more official. We don't have any other characters. Now we gotta do the ability score increase and stuff like that, which is stuff that we get from D&D Beyond for the time being. Until later when I decide to do something different. Also, for the timeline, I believe... No, it's not that. Tech Age is what we're looking for. And I don't think I have the Sable in here, so let's... they're known to live 50 years on average. Okay. We're going to copy-paste that into this, and we're gonna actually we're gonna change this later to Centar, and then do that. All right. Oops. We're gonna go in here and check all this just to make sure that the Artori are updated. Cities and towns. Let's come down here. Artori. That's fine. Royalty is the next one we gotta update in here. Because I don't want them getting anything else. There we go. I should have this just feed, like equals this, but whatever. Okay. Let's go in here to the Centaur race for the time being. So we know the average Centaur lives around 50 years. However, it is noted that this is based on their time as slaves. Those who have grown up with their freedom intact are noted to have lived to 80 years on average. Alright. There we go. Let's grab the Centaur race. Something I just choked on. Whew. Okay. Okay. So we are gonna go with your strength score increases by 2, and your wisdom score increases by 1. Phenotypes. Traditionally, the appearance of patterns on Centaur, on the Centaur, there we go, that'd be better, on the Centaur, is noted to be identical to horses in the world, or identical to the animal known commonly as a horse. Thus, a brown-furred Centaur would also have their human parts covered in a light brown fur and would grow longer brown hair that matched to the fur they had all over their body. Their eyes tend to favor a brown and green color mix. while on average their hooves and nails tend to be almost charcoal black. Alright. Height and weight. So standing between I'd say 7 foot to 8 foot tall, with their equine bodies reaching about to 6 feet tall, or at the withers, you are medium. Wait, why is this whole thing? There we go. Medium sized. For alignment, now this is a hard one. I would say, true neutral fits them. Traditionally, inclined toward being truly neutral due to their love of science, even at the cost of personal gain or sometimes others' lives. The race tends to focus purely on the facts and makes no interest in the workings of laws versus chaotic mentalities. Okay, speed. Traditionally, a centaur can run or gallop anywhere between 40 to 60 feet per 6 seconds, but have been noted not to be able to dig and only able to swim 15 to 20 feet per 6 seconds. Okay. Ugh, hard part done there. We're gonna have to come back at the end and make this all look nice, but that's fine. The centaur race would come into fruition as a sentient species in the year... Let me get the timeline. I know they come together in race creation. So I think it's 2629, let's just say. Yeah. Yeah. We'll say 2628. 2628. PS. Centaurus would come into fruition as a sentient species in the year. And unfortunately would begin their lives on the same continent as the Toth and other races of the time. Though it should be noted that the centaur race did not evolve independently, but or rather alongside the halfling. Just in case. Wait, do we have the halfling race listed down in here? Let me look. Probably in here. Nope. Is it gonna be in the half species? No. Where? Oh, gnomes and halflings. There we go. What are we gonna call the old world halflings? They also speak the language of Tamil. Let's see what this recognizes as half. The Pati. I like that. We're gonna call them Pati. Halfling. Yeah, let's just do that so you can. We'll do their work later. There we go. Boop. Okay. Little thing for later, right? Alongside the Party, who tended to favor the Centar race for its scientific capabilities. In fact, many researchers believe that the Party would not have evolved to the point of a sentient society without the assistance of the Centar race. The Centar race would begin building small towns out of a strange metal that is unknown when they discovered it. However, it is noted as a stronger material than iron, and the tools and machines made from it even back in 28 BS are still working to this day. The race would begin to grow at a faster rate, expanding until a quarter of the continent was controlled by their nation. This is a disputed fact due to the Party being an independent but allied nation, though the borders believed to have belonged to the Centar kingdom seem to always include the Party lands. As the Centar race expanded, however, the need for more materials would continue to grow. They would invent the pipe, which could carry liquids, waste, and steam, as it was used for throughout the nation, and would invent the press, which had many variations of use. Some designs were gentle enough to work dye into fabric in patterns, to others being strong enough to create 1,000 swords per day. Thus, many of the other races truly would fear the Centar race, for though they were not the most numerous of the nation or of the species on the island. Let me look in my maps, because we have to look in our old maps. Where are the ones I drew? Migration maps? No. Yeah, because that's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. It must be the unknown world. Let me go into my maps. I don't remember which one it was. So you can see me working on my laptop at my folks' old place. Yes, it was this map. Oh, Retinia. Okay. the island of Rotinia, which is still, I think, the recognized name of that landmass. But let me just double check it. Nation map. Oh, no, not nation map. I want continent map. Continents. Yeah, Rotinia. Okay. For they were not the most numerous of the species on the island of Rotinia, but they were the most capable of war. Beyond the understanding of their production capabilities, it is unknown exactly where the race came from and if they evolved from a separate species, or if they were the creation of a god that was never recognized, or even if the Toth had always ruled over them and gave them dreams of grandeur to fool the race into working with hope of one day being free and forming a nation of their own, like their supposed past. All right, and that is the end of the Sable race. We just need to do one last thing, as I always like to do at the very end, because I know some people find this satisfying. We will get our headings all in, heading 5s all around, so they're ready to go, and then we'll toss it in the folder as done. I do see that I misspelled noted there. Oh man, my voice is gone for the day though. I am definitely going to be taking a nice long rest after this, getting some break, maybe grab some more water and take a nice, maybe a long nap, or just get baked as all hell. Don't know yet. Head 5, yep. Oh man. Here is where the magic is at, as everything is already nicely formatted, and all we have to do is go in and fix our headers. Which is quite the best part, because again, it's not a hard thing to do. Okay. All these guys are all set up. The technology period is done, and the general info is done. Okay, we can finally mark off this race as finished. And after 3 episodes, I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. We got most of them done. As a race, so, not too much work to get done there. Alright, let's move you to, and then next week we'll do the Loxodon, is the plan. So I'll post this to my players, and I'll see you guys next time.